good passing in. He can spot those gaps in the defense.
Embiid, the pass to Maxey. The shot. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 4. We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
Now, here's Maxey over Clark. Another miss by Maxey.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 30.
Changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Oubre comes in for Yabusele. And Georgia subbed in for Edwards. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. MP comes in for Santi Aldama. Baines checked in for Wells. And it's Morant in for Pippen.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
We've got George. Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the two-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Now, how about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots a fader, and there it is for him. Embiid's got 7 points in the game.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Morant outside. Bane passes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Oubre can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm here to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. The first free throw is good. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
1:46 left in the second quarter. Another miss by MP. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
And there's the drive. It's Clark with the rebound.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Memphis moving it around. Back to Kennard. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Lob pass to Oubre. And that one's good. Bono.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Pass to Kennard. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. And there's the pass to Huff. MP passes to Huff. The 3 from Morant. The rebound by Paul George. 76ers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. And it's blocked. Kennard on the wing. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Well, they'll be happy with that look.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Ahead by 9 is
34. The Grizzlies, 43.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. MP's really making a difference here.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with MP. And it's Clark in at the center, walking down the middle.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18. But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to McCain. Second shot opportunity, and Bane pulls it down.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Morant. With the drive. No good on the shot. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 11. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a...
Substitution
Ends up going with the new group.
Shooting from Memphis.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in turn. Of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Already an MVP caliber talent. Morant is all about continuing. To get better, as well as competing for titles.
Passes to Kennard. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Morant's got 10.
And the body control of Morant. Still able to guide that one home.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To Maxey. Kennard with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Maxey looking it over. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Embiid is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Oubre. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection is.
Number 18.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Payne finds Embiid. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Maxey. Morant with some nice D.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Out to the right wing. McCain gets the 3-pointer to fall.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Down low. And MP with the basket on the assist by Morant. 14 points for MP.
and he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And the 76ers call time here. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
George is checked in for Kelly Oubre. Then for the Grizzlies, Edey comes in for Clark. And Santi Aldama. He's checked in for Memphis. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Pulls it from 20. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Edwards. He kicks it to Drummond. The pass to Yabusele. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Hey, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid with the block.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the deny.
Clock at 6. The three from Morant. And he's good on the three ball. Morant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around
For Memphis.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Dave